Hello guys, what is up? Hellohi here, and today I want to make a video talking about video game piracy. That's where you take a game, you don't exactly pay for it, or money doesn't get. Okay, so there's this is gonna be a ramble video. You obviously should be able to tell that there's a lot of like gray area stuff with video game piracy, which is really weird because okay, an example, Grim Fandango was just recently remade. Whenever they were talking about the remake of that, people, they specifically, one of the advertising thing, I believe Grim Fandango, it was announced at an E3, it was some Sony conference, I think it's E3, and there's a letter from some little girl, which ends up being Tim Schafer, because Tim Schafer obviously looks like a little girl. No, not really. Just fucking watch the thing, dude. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm not going to explain everything. Anyway, little girl, Tim Schafer, says that he wants to play Grim Fandango and a lot of other cool old games, but he can't get it without pirating it, which, let's talk about that, okay? Whenever a seller does not allow you to purchase the game anymore, is that considered illegally obtained? I mean, okay. So... if you aren't paying for a game that should be paid for, that had been paid for before, that, a distributor was selling, or, a publisher is selling, then if you torrent it, if you download it, you get it without paying for the game, you use a crack or something that allows you to play the game, when you shouldn't have, that's illegal. But whenever you can't, whenever that step is cut out completely and that's the only way to get it, are you not supposed to get it at all? Or does it become okay then? Now, that's a gray area, right? Because, I don't know, I kind of think that it's okay, that you should be allowed to. If I can't buy fucking Grim Fandango because it was released in the PC in the 90s and they don't sell it anymore, then I think I should be able to download it and play it, because you have no way to receive money for the thing that you made. There's no way for the people to make it who had been selling it to receive any money from it. So what is the issue with getting it without cost if you literally are not able to get money for it? Now, he referenced it as... I don't remember actually specifically if he said illegally obtaining it, or if he said torrenting it, or something like that. I think, which, oh man, that sucks that torrenting, it goes hand in hand with piracy. I probably shouldn't keep saying torrenting for illegal stuff. There's plenty of legal things people do with torrents, okay? So, get that out of your mind, alright? Torrents are good for you, because they give you free things, like video game. No, I'm just kidding. Get that out of your mind. Stop that. No, but... yeah, I remember him saying something like, illegitimately obtaining it, or something along those lines, and it's like, is that true? Is this what people should be thinking? Is this, in the terms of the law, illegal? Will you get in trouble for doing this? Now, again, gray area, a lot of people do it for older things, and don't get in trouble for it, right? So, NES games, for example, if, okay, Nintendo's actually been kind of using their virtual console to resell some of their older stuff, which is cool. So, but let's say an NES game, let's say a Dreamcast game, alright? Dreamcast, you cannot purchase those games new. Well, fuck, there's remakes for games. There's going to be remakes for games and stuff like that for every system. So it really doesn't matter. I'm trying to do like a general theme, but it's difficult to do a general thing because there's always exceptions to everything. So we'll say NES, we'll say, I don't know a game, some Mickey Mouse game from the NES, alright? I want to play that game, okay? If they don't make new copies, I'm just going to download it, okay? Or you could go out and buy a physical copy of the game from a third-party vendor, from someone's garage, from the GameStop. I mean, GameStop doesn't sell NES games, but you know what I mean. From a store, or from a person, an individual seller. You can do these things, but the company doesn't make any money from them doing that. Whoever created the Mickey Mouse game for NES isn't going to receive money in it, okay? None. None at all from that. They already got their money. That copy's already been paid for. Okay? There's no way for them to start making money from it again. And so, to that, I say, is it okay to obtain this game through different ways? Through not the physical way, through, downloading it and getting this. Is it okay? It has enough time passed. That seems like a thing that people think makes it okay to do. This game's really old, so it's okay for me to go ahead and grab this. There's no way for me to buy this game, so I can go ahead and get this. Are there any other factors? This game's cool, I want it. I mean, I don't know that that's a correct justification for that. I mean, obviously, that's what most people do whenever they see a new game out and they pirate it. Okay, now I want to go ahead and transition over to a different thing about video game piracy, which is just modern piracy, okay? So I always see this, and I'm sure not everyone thinks this, and I think it's probably just trolling at this point, but people saying PC's full of pirates, pretty sure that's just trolling. If you think PC's full of pirates because you can easily do it, I'm going to go ahead and say no, okay? There's pros and cons to each of them, easy things and hard things about each of them. And so and there's definitely a lot of factors that go into it. And it depends on, I guess, really a big point is how tech savvy are you, okay? Can you handle doing this? Are you going to be able to set up this program and do this and that and that? And like, some stuff isn't that easy, dude. Like, you have to make sure, oh man, I'm not going to destroy my computer with this. I need to, there's a lot of things that go into it. I've only ever pirated one game before. And I didn't even get the game. I got a virus from it. Now, I'm not saying that, I know it's not super hard to pirate. Like, I'm sure I could easily go on to insert website here, go download this, then run a crack from it, and it would be fine. Like, if you use common sense, you can get through. Okay, so torrents, right? I've used torrents, okay? Torrents are pretty easy to figure out if they have a virus or not. I'm sure some torrent websites have video games on there as well. So you go through it, and somebody goes, oh, hey, this is pretty cool. I didn't get a virus from it. You go, oh, wow, that means I won't get one either. You go ahead, you download it, blah, 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 blah. Now, console pirating as well. Consoles have mods on them you can buy to make it where you can use burned discs. You can save games that do the hard drive and stuff. Now, I had a modded Wii, okay? Custom firmware on it, a external hard drive attached to it via USB, and I had games saved onto the said USB. Now, I would back up my games, right? So I just, I'd have all my Wii games stored up, and then I'd have the actual game files on the hard drive, and so I just back them up and put them on there and play it off of there, so I wouldn't have to get up and change discs, worry about damaging the discs and things like that, preserve the games, and so I wouldn't have to have them all at hand as well. But some people, okay, I'll go get my friends' games. I'll go back them up. I'll go buy some games and then sell them. I'll go download them off the internet and I'll put them on to my console and do that. Like, that sounds a lot easier than PC pirating, right? Like, it's not like these things don't exist. Now, I don't know of any specific mods for the new generation right now. I think I've actually seen a Wii U mod. I don't know of any PS4 or Xbox One, but I know PS3 was huge on custom firmwares, save the games onto your hard drive. Sony allows you to upgrade the hard drive, so you get, I'll get a terabyte hard drive and save all my games out of there. Oh, Xbox, custom firmware, I'll go ahead and play burnt discs off there. I mean, go on Craigslist. I guarantee you'll find some of these things that I'm talking about. Which, whether or not they should be on Craigslist, don't ask me about that. I don't think they are technically allowed to be on Craigslist. I have an original Xbox right here. I have games backed up onto them. I own the games, and I can play them off of the hard drive instead of the disc, and that's awesome, right? But I could go out of my way and get games for them that I don't own the rights to having them, and obviously you don't fucking own the rights to any games, but I don't own the disc to them. I didn't purchase a copy of the game, and blah 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 blah. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm kind of out of steam at this point. I'm just like, whatever, man. I I guess that's it for the video. You know what? I could. Do I want to put this in a different video? No, no, no. This will be its own video. I'll make a different video right after this, and you'll see it tomorrow or something. Thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe. Leave a comment below. Have you ever pirated a game? Do you think piracy's good or bad or horrible on this platform, but awesome on this platform, or non-existent on this platform and always happens on this? You know, whatever. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys. Bye.